Welcome back. This is episode 2. Last video was tools I purchased at a tool store called Otani Tool Store in Osaka. This time it will be a place called Factory Gear, and these were purchased in Tokyo. Factory Gear is a tool store that's been around since '95. They carry a lot of famous brands from around the world, from the States, Europe, Japan, and other places in Asia, like Taiwan. So starting with these bits. These bits are extractor bits. They're meant to extract stripped screws, for example. Bolts, maybe not the best choice. I've never seen it in this format. I could just simply chuck this into my quick change chuck, or a drill driver, of course. And I guess if you had to, you can use this on a bit ratchet. These are cut in a way that drills in reverse direction, and once it gets a knife bite, it will proceed to remove that stripped screw. At least in theory. Hopefully the bit ends don't snap off. So worst case scenario, don't want to experience that. Yeah, a 4-piece set, which came at a reasonable price. I believe around $13 US. That's that. And these bits are held in place by this bit holder from PB Swiss Tools, Swiss company. I've had one of these in the past, decided to get another one. You could purchase from PB Swiss Tools a dedicated box that holds these bit holders in place, but of course you can use them in this fashion as well. Slide from up top like so, or you can snap them in place from the side like that. Moving on to this black box, you might already be familiar with this brand, Nepros. MDR 290L is the model, their latest model, released earlier this year. This is a 1/4" drive long ratchet. It's the longest ratchet that they offer currently for 1/4" drive. As far as the length goes in millimeters, it is roughly 175-ish. Inches, just shy of 7 inches. In comparison, this is the ratchet I featured in a previous video. So it's about an inch difference. As I described in my previous video, on this one, same standard features apply on all Nepros ratchets. Take a look at my previous video for more detail. One thing I did not mention was the selector switch. Might be wondering if that is plastic, but it is not. It is metal. If you guys have any questions about Nepros products or any other, it doesn't have to be a Japanese brand, let me know in the comments section. Feel free. I will try to answer them as best as I can. So this Factory Gear store has been around since '95. They have their own house brand called Deen. This has been around since 2000, so it's been 17 years since they've been in the market. Probably most of you have never heard of this brand. Well, for the simple fact that they don't have any, it's their house brand, so there are no Deen stores in North America, Europe, with the exception of Thailand. They have 2 locations, and most recently in Taiwan. So this is just their catalog that they gave to me. If you want to read the details, pause and read at your own time. The Japanese to English translation is done quite well, at least for these main translations. When it comes to like these smaller translations, it was clearly done by somebody else. Variations of rising angles of box end part. For each comfortable works, Deen has variety ranges of box and wrench. So yeah, kind of get the idea there. Not a native speaker. This will be a long video if I were to talk to you in detail about everything that's in here. So in the comments section, leave me a note if it is something that you're curious to know more about. I'll be more than happy to either take photos and upload them somewhere. As you can probably tell, they take some design aspects from other famous brands from around the world. Like, you should probably notice that by now after watching this video. So they've been having a very close relationship. When I say they, I should say the owner of the company has had close ties with certain Taiwanese OEMs, and they're able to create some really are unique tools that you can only find at factory, well, at Deen. For those in the know, that their latest universal socket that is actually made by a Japanese company. Development model in July 2015. So, as I was saying, they have close connections with Taiwanese OEM manufacturers, and they're able to produce these tools in very small batches, small lots, which is quite remarkable. The screwdriver, if you're a German tool fan, you might already notice who this is. This is Vera. That is, I believe, Vera's president, and well, that's the CEO, the company president of Factory Gear. So the two collaborating together to come up with Factory Gear original Wera tools. Wera Deen collaboration. There we go. Yeah. Pliers. Yet again, collaboration with a German tool manufacturer that is made by Orbis. Not all of it, just that one and these 3. You can get it in a 3-piece set. That some of you might notice, there's some German manufacturers, German brands, even a Japanese brand that gets their stuff from the same OEM in Taiwan. They have toolboxes made in Taiwan as well, to their specs. More accessories. Leather tool bags, which is kind of interesting. Tool sets. This is probably what really made Factory Gear famous. Tool sets that are perfect for the Japanese user, DIY or not. So they started that in 2005. Air ratchets, torque wrenches, interchangeable head torque wrenches as well. Something that they've offered for a few years now. Deen J is a new thing that they're starting now. Have Deen bicycle tools as well. So yeah, Factory Gear. So that's just a small introduction to that brand and tool store. They gave me this nice little bag here, cloth bag with their I don't have too many Deen tools in my collection, but I happen to have this adapter. Let's see if I can. I did see it in here. Where was it? This adapter is offered by Snap-on. I could have bought it from Snap-on, but they fetch quite a high price. This is an alternative angle adapter. So they offer it in 1/4 inch and 3/8 drive. So I have a pair in both sizes. So that is what that is. I thought it was pretty cool. Thank you, Factory Gear, for giving this to me as a present. I'll probably end this video with photos that I captured during my trip, kind of like a slideshow of the store in Factory Gear store in Akihabara. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. Forgot to mention this one last freebie that I got from Factory Gear. Nice people there. 2017 Nepros calendar. So just wanted to show you this. Their Urushi Ratchet. That's Urushi is lacquerware. Kyoto is one of the famous places where this fine craft is still produced by craftsmen. These are very expensive ratchets. They're obviously functional tools, but they just come with this urushi handle portion, which is handcrafted by a craftsman in Kyoto, one by one, made to order. There are pieces meant to be appreciated, but the president has said himself that these are still tools that are meant to be used. So yeah, that's really up to the user. Personally, myself, I would be hesitant to use it. Definitely not greasy, grimy environments. Clean room facility, yeah, perhaps. They're wooden handled screwdrivers. This has been their lineup for as long as I can remember. Very nice stuff. Probably the most premium wooden handled screwdriver you can get in the world. No doubt about it. Their pliers. Pliers don't get a lot of mention. I don't own one myself. I guess if you're ultimate Nepros fan, it's a must. Very nicely, if you can see right there, these are highly polished. These are not chrome plated, these are polished finishes. Beautiful stuff. Half moon wrenches. And I believe that's the last page. Yeah, okay, thanks guys.